victory for Audi in Zandvoort. He waited a long time for this moment. Mike Rockenfeller, the happy winner at Zandvoort on the North Sea coast of Holland. It was the first victory in the DTM for the 27-year-old Audi driver.
I think the car was feeling very good, the pace was okay, and from that moment on I could control the race. So I really enjoyed that day.
And the day was just as fantastic for Martin Tomczyk. He crossed the finish line third behind Rockenfeller and Bruno Spengler. Thanks to an overtaking maneuver in the Tarzan Bocht towards the end of the race, he grabbed the podium place from Jamie Green and really raised the tension level again. Green, who had a disappointing performance in Hockenheim but also made a very strong showing in Zandvoort, was left with fourth place.
Yeah, it was a good race overall. Obviously, it's disappointing that I lost the place at the end. I would have liked to have got a podium from the weekend, but Martin Tomczyk was quicker at the end and he made a fair manoeuvre. So I have no complaints about that, and I'm at least happy that my second race in a top spec car, I'm getting closer to the front.
In 8th place, Matthias Ekström was a long way behind the top 4, but the sweet strategy of damage limitation certainly paid off. Starting 16th off the grid, his late pit stop strategy gained him a good deal of ground and secured him the last DTM point. It's very annoying when you have so much performance and you can't make more use of it. It's pretty frustrating, but I'm pleased about the 1 point, and now I'll go home and recharge my batteries and come back fit for the next race. Gary Paffett suffered a serious disappointment in Zandvoort. Last year's winner, he started from a good 5th place on the grid but crossed the finish line 9th, ending the race empty-handed.
We just had no speed in the car. The car was very slow in the race, and I just couldn't do anything really. It was just impossible.
This was Audi's 6th victory in a DTM race at Zandvoort. And after the disappointing 2010 season, it was a wonderful feeling of relief.
Yeah, for sure it was for me a very good result at the end. We could find back to the performance we had before we went into qualifying. Everybody was working hard for it, and it was good that we found back on the victory lane, and we try to keep pushing.
Audi isn't the only successful car maker, however. Mercedes-Benz is on equal terms. It was only a technical problem with a pit radio that lost Bruno Spengler the lead in the race, and his good second place has increased his lead in the overall rankings.
All in all, our speed was not good enough for our aims and our targets. So, but that's a second place in between. That's fine, and now we concentrate on the next one.
The resume after 2 races, it's 1 race each. This season things are more balanced. We can certainly look forward to the next races of the DTM 2011 season. They promise to be very exciting indeed.